Hello, everyone. Hope you are doing well. So, here we have a passage given, um, and on the basis of the passage, we have found four alternate summaries. So, what we need to do, we need to choose the option that best captures the essence of the passage. Okay. So, the task is to choose the summary that best captures the essence of the passage. Well, now, look into the text. So the text covers with somehow called as a 40 to 60 words or 60 to 80 words small text. And on the basis of the small text, we find out four options are there. And any one option will be presenting the best essence of the text, right, or will be considered as the best summary of the passage. Now, let's read the text. What does it try to point out? It says that in the late Middle Ages, races were understood to be biological lineage formed through reproductive isolation. This sounds so similar to modern scientific conception of race that we might be tempted to conclude that latter scientific approaches to race were not uniquely That race, science just gave the existing race concept a scientific gloss. But there were some radical changes in how race was understood during modernity. In medieval Spain, the Jews and Moors were understood to be races, but nobody else appears to have been given this label. This changes with modernity. Well, we have got the kind of idea from the text. So, as we understand that it's a kind of a summary, or sorry, it's a kind of a original text, and on the basis of the text we find out some of the options. So if we look into the options provided different summaries of the passage, and each attempting to do what, each attempting to encapsulating encapsulate the main ideas presenting in the text or presented in the text. Encapsulate main ideas presented in the text. Let's look into it. So, the first option stated that races are formed through biological lineage and change with modernity. Now, if you look into this one, this this is a nothing but a kind of a summary which is uh, created or means taken from the passage. So this, if you talk about this summary captures what? This summary captures the idea that races are formed. Races are formed how? Now, through biological lineage and suggest a change with modernity. But at the same time, if you look into that, it does not adequately convey the nuanced discussion about the what? Evolution, isn't it? About the evolution of the concept. Evolution of the concept, isn't it? So if you read it, you would find out it only gives a part of idea. So, but it doesn't discuss about the evolution of the concept of race, concept of what? Race, and also the impact of modernity on its understanding. So, hence, you can consider option one cannot be the answer. Look into the option two. Option 2 stated the concept of races were initially understood as a biological phenomenon. Modernity gave that a different perspective, isn't it? Now, in this case, while the summary or while the option 2 mentions the initial understanding of races as a what a biological phenomenon or fact, and acknowledges a different perspective in modernity, but at the same time it lacks what? It lacks, you can say that specificity specificity about what? About specificity about the radical changes about the radical changes in the concept, and does not mention the scientific conceptions discussed in the passage. Hence, you can consider option 2 will be eliminated. Now, look into the option 3. What does it say? Races were formed through biological lineage and were very similar to modern scientific conceptions of race. However, through radical changes, modernity provided a different angle. Now, this one could be called as a kind of a correct answer to this particular summary because it provides all the ideas pertain to the means original text. Right? Let's see that what does this summary actually provides. The summary provides nothing but a kind of a comprehensive overview. Comprehensive overview. Comprehensive overview of what? Comprehensive overview of the main points. Right? Main points. Main points discussed in the passage. So, like it highlights the formation of races through through biological lineage, the similarity to modern scientific conception, and also the radical changes brought about by modernity. So, you can say that this particular summary covers all the part of it or captures the essence of the passage by acknowledging both the historical and also you can say that um, historical and modern perspectives, isn't it? So it is stated races were formed through biological lineage. Uh, sorry, um, races were formed through biological lineage and were very similar to modern scientific conception of race. However, through radical changes, modernity provided a different angle. So, on the basis of that, we could say uh, option three is correct. And in option four, what happened means option four races were formed through biological lineage, but through radical changes with modernity, the concept changed as can be seen in medieval Spain for the Jews and Moors. Now, this summary focuses primarily on the impact of radical changes with modernity and provides specific examples from, you can say that, medieval Spain. And as far as we know that, means summary doesn't carry examples, but it doesn't adequately address the broader discussion also about the evolution of the concept of race and its similarity to modern scientific conception, isn't it? Hence, you could say option 4 is also eliminated. 1, 2, 4 means can be called as a lack of information or called as disrupting the ideas, whereas option 3 covers all part of it. Therefore, the correct answer is option 3. Hope you understood the um, parrot summary based question. So we find out option three would be the correct answer. That's all. Thank you.